The F-16 is one of the most maneuverable fighters ever built. Its single-engine design requires a backup electric and hydraulic power system. This emergency power unit, or EPU, uses hydrazine fuel to operate.
This program covers general hydrazine fuel awareness. You'll learn how to identify and report hydrazine spills. We'll also discuss hydrazine exposure and health effects. Warning: if you are not part of the emergency response team, do not attempt to clean up the hydrazine spill. Hydrazine is a clear, oily liquid. It looks like water and smells like ammonia. In fact, ammonia is one of the byproducts of decomposed hydrazine. If you smell ammonia coming from liquid hydrazine, then you may be exposed. Warning: H70 hydrazine is highly toxic and may cause severe injury. Always stand upwind of the EPU exhaust prior to engine run-up for EPU bleed mode check.
Hydrazine starts to decompose as soon as it's exposed to air. When it comes in contact with oxidizers such as dirt, rust, and most metal oxides, the decomposition speeds up.
This accelerated process generates heat. When the temperature exceeds 100 degrees Fahrenheit, hydrazine may become flammable.
If hydrazine comes in contact with liquid oxygen or nitric acid, it can become volatile.
Always store hydrazine and strong oxidizers well away from each other. Hydrazine is also very corrosive. It's capable of destroying materials as well as causing harm to the human body.
You may be exposed to hydrazine in one of three ways: inhalation, ingestion, or skin contact. Let's discuss the hydrazine reporting process.
If you smell ammonia, you're probably inhaling an unsafe level of hydrazine. Leave the area immediately and get to fresh air. Contact the person in charge of that area and describe what happened. Then seek proper medical attention. The Emergency Power Unit, EPU, is beneath Access Panel 3412. The hydrazine fuel tank is located under Access Panels 2408 and 3408. The tank holds 56 pounds of H70 hydrazine. The hydrazine detection pellet under panel 3208 should be a mustard yellow color. If there's a leak, the pellet turns a deep purple or black. You might find hydrazine leaking from one of the drain holes directly below the EPU and fuel storage tank, or from the additional drain hole by the center keel. If you notice a puddle under the drain holes, you may be in danger of being exposed. Leave the area immediately and contact a supervisor.
If you suspect a hydrazine leak in the hangar area or out at the aircraft, here's what you should do.
If the spill is inside the repair hangar, evacuate all personnel immediately. Then post guards to ensure no one enters and notify MOC or the fire department. If you suspect a hydrazine leak on the flight line, evacuate a 50-foot area upwind around the aircraft. Ensure no one enters the area and declare a ground emergency. Finally, notify the Maintenance Operations Control Center, or MOC. When you contact the control center, be prepared to give your name, location of the incident, the aircraft tail number, how many people were exposed, and their condition. If you can't reach MOC, call the fire department. Brief exposure to hydrazine can cause irritation to the skin, eyes, nose, and throat. If you or a coworker suffer hydrazine exposure to the skin, leave the contaminated area. Remove contaminated clothing. Flush contaminated skin and eyes with lots of water for at least 15 minutes.
Contaminated clothing should be stored in a container, like a garbage can, with a lid and labeled.
Place the container outside so the fumes won't affect anyone else. If you inhale hydrazine fumes, leave the area and get fresh air as soon as possible. People exposed by hydrazine should seek immediate medical care.
Hydrazine is an important part of the F-16. By following these procedures and precautions, you'll ensure the safety of yourself as well as your coworkers.